So if you've been watching my playthroughs, you'll notice that every single base I do has inventory or storages inside of a closed off compartment. And I do this for a particular reason. By closing off all of the storages, it makes transporting way faster. And I'm going to demonstrate why. I built up this PAL box and I placed a storage container, chest, whatever, on top of a foundation. And I have one Eye of Cthulhu who is only transporting. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a stack of coins. He's going to come grab it. Now note how long it's taking him to get over there. So even though he's one of the best transporters that I've come across, that I like, and that is easy to obtain, he's still going decently slow. So now, here's where the trick comes in. So if we go ahead and close this off, we'll put a door on it. So the PAL cannot get to the box. And now you might be thinking, well, then he's just not going to transport. But watch this. It's a little trick that I've figured out. This is like one of the only tricks that hasn't been shown to me. So we're going to go ahead and drop half of our stack on the ground. Now watch this. He's going to come over. And he's just going to stay in place. So instead of him coming over, picking it up, going all the way back over to the storage, dropping it off, and then coming all the way back, if you close off the storages to where the PALs cannot get to it, then they will just stay in place and teleport the items to the storage. So essentially, it doesn't matter which PALs you use for transporting. Now, the thing that's going to matter is the higher the transport, the more items at one time they can transport. So that's going to be the only difference. Now, walking speeds, it doesn't matter. Does not matter which one you use. If you use this method and close off all of the storage containers into somewhere that the PALs cannot reach. And just to show you guys, I'm going to go ahead and swap this guy out. And he's got, what's his transport level? He is also 4. But like I said, the number doesn't matter unless you really care about how many they're transporting at one time. So we're going to do the same test here. Put those down. He's going to perk up eventually. Oh, I think I have him set to not do anything. Okay. So you're going to come over. Same thing. He's going to just stay in place, and he's just going to transport. Now, we're going to go with the lowest transporting skill. I want to make sure she's only going to transport. This is Petalia. We're going to go ahead and do the same test. Come hither. See? Same speed. She's just not picking up as many. She's only picking up 2 at a time. So, my recommendation is to get a maxed out Eye of Cthulhu. A couple of them, 3, 4, 5, however many you need at your base. And close off all of your storages. Now, there are a couple ways to access the storage after they have been closed off. One method is to just access your storage through the walls. And if you can't see it, easy fix. Just go glass, replace mode. I can't replace. That's crazy. But you could just build with glass, and then you could see the storage chests through the wall. So that's one way to do it. Or Once you hit level 49, you have access to the item retrieval machine. And what this does is it takes, don't mind this is just my skill fruit farm. It reads from every single storage except password protected, privately locked, feed boxes, guild chests. So you have to have them in a normal storage container, and in this case I have advanced storage chests here, and then I have a guild chest in every base. But I have these here, so, and they are closed off. The pals can't reach them, so they just teleport the items into there, and then I can access everything through here. And what this thing does, if you aren't aware, is it basically lays out all of your items in one nice, neat little interface. And you can actually hit filter, you know, uncheck all, check all, you know, if I just want to see how many spheres I have, or skill fruits, boom, you can do that. Now, you can't sort, like, by quantity or anything like that, which is kind of a bummer, hoping they add that in the future. But I figured I'd share that little tip with you guys for, you know, new people and veterans alike. Maybe the veterans didn't know that if you block off your storage chests, that the pals will be able to transport a hell of a lot easier. So in my eyes, it does not matter what transport pal you have. Pick the smallest one so they don't get caught up on stuff, and just 4-star them. And then they have, you know, the applied techniques that you can place on them. So if I wanted a 1-star, I can just go handiwork, boom, there we go. I can level one pal to max with all these books. So just pick the smallest one, do some applied handiwork techniques on them, and GG, you got yourself a top-notch transporter, no matter which one. And I do this in every single base that I build, even if it's just a guild storage chest. It just makes it a lot easier on everybody. But there you go, nice quick little tip and demonstration. Let me know if you guys want to see more like tips and tricks videos like this. I know this isn't my usual episode. And let me know what tips and tricks you guys have that not many people know about. But that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it and learned something, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel way more than you know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I have a link for that down in the description, as well as a link to Discord if you feel like joining that. I also stream Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on this channel. So if you're on YouTube at that time, feel free to stop in and say what up. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.